Okie dokie. I have replaced the return line up here with the new one, and that fit good. It's just 5/16 inch line. I know that's nominally supposed to be a metric size, but you're not going to find any metric fuel line here in Huntsville. So that worked well. It clamped down good. I put a clamp in down there where there was just a spring clamp before. So I want to go ahead and just be a little more cautious on that. And I also replaced this line here that goes from the plenum, not the plenum, the plenum up to the fuel pressure regulator. And the reason behind that was, I'm going to show you real quick what was on it. What was on it was this piece of line, which is just a piece of 1/4 inch hose. And here's the thing, this thing had clamps on it holding it on, and it was still kind of loose. And the thing is, when you start clamping this down, the problem you run into is that the clamps tend to elongate the opening, so it'll clamp on either side, but then you've got these left and right in this picture, kind of more of a oblong shaped hole there. So even though it's attached to the hose nipple that it's supposed to go on, it's still not sealed off. It's still able to leak vacuum. So I decided to go a different route, and I found some hoses. This is just washer hose or something like that, and got it put on there, and it fits great. It's nice, and you know, it's on there tight. I don't think, good Lord. Sometimes I wonder, there they go, we need a traffic light out here. Sometimes I wonder what would happen if I just went out there and laid down in the street. What if anybody'd stop? So this hose, the thing about these hoses is anything that's on this side of the manifold, well, for that matter, anything that's on any part of the manifold has to have a tight fit or a clamp on it, because you got boost, turbo boost, and it can blow stuff like that off if it's not tight. So that said, that's done. That's all together. So I'm happy about it. Now here's something intriguing. So I just drained the oil out of this car and letting it finish up there. And that's my drain pan. And my drain pan, that's a 5-quart drain pan, and it was empty when I started. And you may can notice it's almost full to the top, to the point it's about to run over the top. Well, the thing about that is that this engine's only supposed to hold 4 quarts. Well, let me rephrase that. It can hold a bunch of oil, but it's only supposed to have 4 quarts in it. And if you drain the oil cooler and flush it, which is right here, then you can put a little bit more in it. But it's not supposed to have 5.5 quarts in it. So that may have something to do with why this engine has been spitting some oil up all over the place. 1.5 quart too full of oil. So I'll put the correct amount of oil back in it and see how that goes. And this is what I'm going to put in it. This is Rotella diesel oil, which that's fine to use in a gas engine. It's not going to hurt anything. I wouldn't use it in a newer gas engine, but probably something this old is fine because it's got more zinc in it. And this is full synthetic 5W40. This has been recommended several times to use in one of these, so I'm going to use that in this and see how many leaks I have. I already have some leaks. I already know about that. So we'll see if I get more leaks, and see how that goes. See if it keeps spitting some through the. I hadn't showed you guys. Well, I guess I have, because I'm still behind on videos. So you've probably seen that, but you saw my catch can that I made up. So it's been catching some stuff. That's for sure. So I hope this engine is not beyond help. But I'm going to drive it till it quits, I guess, or I get tired of it, whichever comes first. So anyway, okay, well, I will continue on with this and do my oil change, and I reckon from now on here on out I'm going to order some detail stuff I need, like this corner marker light and the tail lights and some of those things, just to go ahead and nice it on up. So I'll do that, and then I'll probably make another video down the road on this, but I think for now it's time to start rolling. See you guys.